Hello, hello. This is the 141st Test from the Future, an experimental podcast from the year 2223, which we are sending from our present to yours. My name is Dirk.
And my name is Simon.
And we're putting the past in podcast. And for those of you with really good ears, we're outside again.
We are. And if I sound a little different from Dirk, it's because we have the recorder hooked up to my helmet.
It's another live episode, not from Simon's apartment. And we're not even in Frankfurt.
No, we've gone further afield.
Yes, exactly. Before we get to where we are exactly, I can briefly mention why we're outside. Because there's a very rare phenomenon about to happen. And this is called a double eclipse. And this is where the moon and Mercury are blocking the sun at the same time for about 3 minutes.
Yeah. It's a
I think
pretty rare thing, and it's pretty fun.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not sure how often it happens. I definitely have never experienced it in my life.
Likewise.
And there's a lot of people, at least where we are, but we know everywhere around the world.
Yeah. We've come outside, like you mentioned, on the hill here. So we have there's lots of people all around us, and exactly, we have a nice view up in the sky, all clear.
And there's still people arriving, although it's already supposed to be happening. We can already see that it's about to happen. And we thought it would be very fun for you, the listener, to be a part of this rare phenomenon. Also, otherwise you'll have to wait about 200 years before it happens. So,
Right.
Yeah. And now you get a sneak peek. And the nice thing is it's even almost solstice, which is a purely coincidence. And on top of that, it's on the evening where we usually record our podcast, and of course, that's too many coincidences to not.
Yeah, three things lining up, it matches, you know.
Exactly. So, so where are we, Simon, to watch this double eclipse?
Right, we're in Prague.
Yes.
We're here. It's a nice city. That's one reason to be here. But the main reason is that it's one of the best places on Earth to have the best view. I mentioned clear skies earlier. The least amount of any kind of particulates in the atmosphere. Nice dewdrops on the leaves around us. All that good stuff.
Yeah, it's of course scientists already knew that this was gonna come, and then there's a few places around the world apparently where you can see it really well, and then we decided to come to Prague. And then we're not right smack in the middle of the city, so it's a hill. I don't know. We can see Prague in the distance if we look in the other direction, like the direction where the double eclipse is not happening. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So and there's still people arriving. So there was just a shuttle dropping off some people just now. So it's we're not the only ones that thought, hey, let's go to this particular hill to watch it. Huh?
No, it's a popular choice, it looks like.
Yeah. So there were no teleportation slots available. There are some teleporters here close to the hill where we are.
But of course they're overbooked, so we couldn't teleport directly. But we teleported nearby and took some nice hoverbike ride to get here. Yeah,
that was actually pretty cool. I haven't gone to really popular destinations in a while, and then forgotten to basically book a proper slot in advance. And then, it's not let's then go tomorrow, because then the double eclipse is already over. So yeah, and then but there were many hover bikes available there, so you could just hop on and then hover over here. I thought while we wait for the planets and the planets to move together. Actually, planets. It's a star, a moon, and a planet.
Yeah, exactly. One planet, one moon, and then those will be blocking the star, the sun.
So, So while we wait for those to move together, maybe we describe a little where we're sitting, basically, how it's looking around us.
Yeah, I mentioned we're on a hill. It's a nice grassy one. Dewdrops on the bushes and the trees and on the leaves, of those. Lots of people like us have also brought their portable Congos. At least I intend to use ours for crisps and beer.
Yeah, it's the small portable one, right? So
exactly. The mini versions.
Yeah, but they're perfectly. exactly. But they're perfect for these kind of conditions. So it's like, okay, sure, they produce just crisps and beer, but what else do you need? Huh?
Sure, yeah. And right, like I said, other people, so there's many other people. Also robots, of course. But I couldn't think of like one way to describe it. It's a complete mixture, you know. Everyone is interested in seeing this.
And it's also nice that we're on a bit of a grassy area. Not sure if this is normally used for something else. But it's perfectly suited for the ongoing flow of shuttles of people just want to go here last minute. I'm thinking a lot of people realized even later than us that the teleporters are overbooked, and then of course teleporting so not too far away from here and getting on your hoverbike, like they would be too late for this now. So
sure, so they need to get shuttles instead.
It's a lot of last minute shuttles arriving, yeah. And then but then like on the sides there's still forest, right? So we have a bit of like a sideline where the hill kind of slopes downward, and then in the distance on the horizon, basically this is where the sun is currently is, and we can already look in its direction because it's getting dimmer by the minute, right?
Yep, that's right. And of course, it being an eclipse, everyone's got sunglasses on, you know, the kind to protect our eyes from not it disappearing, but it suddenly reappearing.
It's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, it's I haven't worn sunglasses in a very long time. I think they look pretty cool, and with the orange hat.
Yeah, it's a good combination.
I was thinking, it's still a couple of minutes before the actual double eclipse, and because it's solstice, I actually brought you a gift.
Oh, thank you very much. That's pretty handy. Because check it out, I also have one for you.
No, you also. That's nice. Oh, we didn't even agree.
Exactly right. Like I didn't think to mention it like previously. And I'm right. It's this nice coincidence where it's also the day we're recording our show. But I got you this gift even without thinking that you would open it on the show. You know.
Ah, okay. We can do some live unboxing because mine is actually in a box. Let me get it from my backpack. So.
Oh yeah.
Here you go.
I need to just go get mine from the hoverbike. Back in a sec.
Sure.
Okay, doke, I'm back.
Okay. You want to open yours first, or shall I open mine?
You open yours first, I think. Here you go.
Okay. Thank you. Nicely wrapped. Let me cut the paper off it. I know what this is. Mm-hmm. This is a heavy matter device.
Exactly. I remember you talking about it a few weeks ago. I think it would make a good gift.
That's really cool. But now you open yours.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Let me open this one. Right, there isn't wrapping paper, but it's got like this nice box that's sealed. Let me open that. Okay, and then okay, it's the same model. Thanks very much. I mean, actually when I got it for you, I thought I wouldn't mind one of these myself. That works out very well.
I was thinking the same. And was yours on discount too?
I guess now, yes, it was. But it really was because you mentioned liking it, you know, that's why I got it, not because it was on discount. That was just like a nice bonus.
I thought it was fun because we spoke about it in a few episodes ago, and at the time it was like an energy source, and they hadn't really figured out what to do with it, and then they come up with these heavy matter devices, and then they're really full of energy, but there's only very little devices that can handle the wavelength, right? So then they put them on discount because because not a lot of devices could handle it. Not a lot of people were buying them, but it's just a really cool gadget to have. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. And I'm really happy. So. Yep.
Likewise. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna have to. I didn't try it on any of the devices that I have at home, so I don't actually know if I have any.
Right, and I didn't bring much with me other than the recorder here, and maybe let's not plug the recorder into this just in case it explodes. But exactly, I look forward to trying it when I get out. Yeah, like maybe when we finish.
Yeah. Did you notice that? That's just, it certainly got darker.
Oh yeah, right, we were so focused on these that we weren't paying attention at the sky.
And there's still people arriving. They're going to be late. Yeah. But this one was a bit jerky. It's like the previously was just slowly getting darker, and there was just like more like a darkness jerk. Yeah.
Like a sudden drop.
But you can also see now. You see because the moon is moving in from the left, and then Mercury is moving in from the right. The moon looks way bigger than it usually does.
It does. It's optical illusion, I think. Yeah.
I guess so, or it's suddenly really
I hope
close.
so. Or that. Either really close or got bigger, but no, let's go with optical illusion.
Yeah, let's go. I mean, maybe that's the reason why they picked this hill, because the optical illusion would be better. I don't know.
Maybe.
But okay, now it's getting really faster because it's now double because they're moving in from the side. It's hard to describe this now to our listener, but it's.
I mean, maybe they haven't seen an eclipse where both Mercury and the moon eclipse the sun at the same time, but maybe they've seen a regular eclipse where it's just the moon, So they can imagine that, but two things coming in, like you say, one from the left, one from the right, and as they get closer and closer, they're like blocking more of the sun out, and sure, at some point they'll form a complete disk over it.
And you can. So it's like right at the top. There's still a tiny speck of light, but it's like a sunset. Okay, now it's gone.
And now that's it, complete.
Now it's dark. So 3 minutes. Anybody stopping the clock?
I just started a stopwatch.
Do you know if it's exactly 3 minutes or like 2:53 or 3:31 or?
I think it's 3 minutes and 3 seconds is the official time.
Okay.
So like I say, I've started a stopwatch. I can let you know when that actually, is coming up. A little countdown.
The
so
stars
far it's been 20 seconds.
The stars are really bright. Wow. Now with neither the moon nor the sun actually
it's
shedding
so dark.
any light.
Like exactly. Normally, when there's the moon out, at least you've got sunlight reflecting off that down.
Yeah.
But now
exactly.
it's completely blocked.
I guess it's still reflecting off the moon, but just exactly.
Yeah, right.
Or actually, it's not because Mercury's in between, right?
Oh, indeed.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. But either way, we're not getting to see it. I mean, there is a little bit of a halo around Mercury, and around the moon that we can see, but it's very dim. It's nowhere near as bright as normal.
We can still see where it is.
Yeah, I can really see the stars.
But the stars are, that's super bright. I don't think I've ever seen such a bright sky before.
Just 2 minutes left.
There's people. I'm not sure if the recording is picking it up, but there's fireworks going off right there.
Oh yeah,
a little bit further down the hill.
Sure.
You feel the mood of the people. They're like half celebratory, half uneasy. I don't know, because it's like a new situation.
Yeah, and especially the animals are getting confused. Yeah, like people, we know what's going on. Yeah, we read about it in advance, but the animals that aren't sentient, okay, they're like a little bit mixed up. And
there's a group down there. They're opening champagne. They're handing out it. I didn't think of that. Maybe we should after the sun came back. Maybe we should go down there and
introduce ourselves.
Exactly, introduce ourselves. Yeah, exactly. See if they have any empty glasses.
Well, yeah. 1 minute left.
Cool. I wonder if at what point we will see the. It was like the 3 minute, 3 second. Is that the moment?
Yeah, that's when they start moving apart. Yeah, like so. Then you know how it was that there was just that little glimpse, and then it was complete. I guess it will be like the opposite, and that's when we need to make sure. I mean, we've got our sunglasses on, of course, but we need to make sure we don't just randomly take them off and then look at it. Let's keep them on.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, if I put them on and off now, on, off,
that's
on,
fine.
off, but I don't really see much of a difference
I see what you mean.
at the moment.
But now
it's
let's
so
keep
dark.
them on now, because now it's less. Just 20 seconds left.
Okay, and then I guess we should.
I mean, I've got the watch here, so I can do the countdown if you like.
Yeah.
So
you do it.
It is so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End of eclipse.
Other than more shuttles arriving for people that have definitely missed it. There's really nothing happening.
Well, at least missed the start of it. I mean, this is going on a little bit longer than planned. Well, not planned. That's not the word. Expected. Yeah.
Is it maybe not 3 minutes 3, but 3 minutes?
Maybe 3:33. That would be cooler. Okay, that would be in 4 seconds from now. So 3, 2, 1, now.
Nope.
Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe, yeah. I mean, we can keep talking, and we'll describe to our listeners when we notice.
Yes, exactly. I guess once we see the tiny speck of light, then we can check the stopwatch, and then we'll see. It was actually 4 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, exactly right. I didn't exactly left it running the whole time, so it's been 4 minutes now. But yeah, anyway, we don't need to keep running. We don't need to keep talking about the time. We can just, when it happens, we'll say how long it's been.
But you see more people now also looking at clocks and watches and pointing at things and so on. Yeah, so it's not just us that thought 3 minutes. There's more people that are now wondering.
But maybe like everyone got maybe the calculation was made incorrectly. It's meant to be, you know what I mean? Like everyone's got the same wrong information is what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. You see, there's this one group already getting up, walking to the teleporter. So they're saying, "Hey, we just got here for the 3 minutes."
Sure, they've probably got somewhere else to be.
Yeah, or they're just like if you're in a wall and watching a game show or whatever, and you want to leave, it's like let's just leave right before it's over, so we're the first at the teleporters.
Yeah, beat the rush.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's fair. I mean, we're not in a rush, so we don't need to do that. But I understand other folk doing that.
Yeah. So how many minutes are we in now?
Just gone 5.
Huh.
Wait, can I do that?
If it's all right, I will just check with the group with the champagne glasses.
Yeah, good idea.
I will walk over there for a second, and then I'll let you know what they say.
Yeah. Yeah, while you're gone, I'll just talk with the audience a bit. The reason I say, can I do maths? Is because I actually didn't really start a stopwatch. I was a bit too lazy. So I just looked at my watch, to see the time. But now I forget when I actually started it. So it was 4 or 5 minutes that last time. It doesn't really matter, yeah. We can look it up in post, like what was the official start time, and work it out that way. So what's going on?
They don't know either. So they're packing up their stuff. So they don't really know what's going on. It also had 3 minutes 3 seconds.
Sure.
Exactly what you were saying. So
yeah.
And they said they checked their connections, and they're saying that the teleporter network is already blocking up. So they want to
like fully saturated.
Exactly. So they said let's if you depending on where you need to go, if you want to get home tonight, you better go queue up at the teleporters. So
okay.
So
we've got crisps, we've got beer. I guess we've also got any other food we want. So
and we've got. It's a good thing we got the hover bike, so we can just hover over to a nearby teleporter. Just we can't take them completely home from.
Of course, no.
Prague to Frankfurt. There will be the battery won't last.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, but that's now everybody's getting up.
Yeah.
So
no one's got patience for this, and that's fair enough. It's getting pretty cold now, actually.
Yeah. It's true, actually. You noticed
it is December, yeah. So, in the sunlight, it was warm enough. Now that the sun's been gone for a little while, it's cooling down pretty quickly.
It's I'm now quickly scrolling the news. It's now also popping up, so it's not just here. It's like from every direction. People are wondering what's going on. So,
sure.
Should we then maybe get on our bikes?
I guess so. Yeah. Let's start heading out. Otherwise, at some point, there really will be a huge rush.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. Sounds like an adventure. Maybe it's good content for. We can wrap it up next week. If we record our next episode, we can. Lasted. Exactly, and then how we got home. Okay, cool. Then let me get my backpack.
Sure.
We have
my heavy matter device here. Put that in my bag as well.
Good point. Like we swap heavy matter devices. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Shall we still tell our listeners how to get in touch?
Sure. Yeah. Let me say the usual stuff. People listening to this episode of Test from the Future, 200 years in the past probably, please send an email to michaellasagna5@gmail.com. Put the number 141 in the subject so that we know this is the episode that went back successfully. And if you have any questions for us, feel free to write those in too.
All right. So listeners can go emailing and we can go on an adventure.
Yeah.
Then
sounds good.
Thanks for listening and see you in 200 years.
Bye-bye.